Hey guys, girder forks from India, are they any good? So I guess you want the answer. Let's start from the beginning. So, as you can see, I've stripped them out with the intention of putting them right, because yes, I expected them not to be perfect. It's metal work, no problem, I thought. We'll put that right. Ooh. Until I started digging deeper. So, to start with, the main uprights. So we're on a surface block, propped it up with some material that's all the same thickness. I've even had it flat on the direct on the surface block, but I've propped it up so it's off some of the lugs on the back. So that was the first thing. Wow. I thought, okay, that's not too much of an issue. I can put that right. So what really tipped it up and made me throw the towel in with these is I started getting some of the paintwork off, because I was going to start working on getting that out of them. Not a problem. I've messed about with metal for a few years, blacksmithing for 25 plus years. I don't want to sound one of these old duffers that's going, I've been doing that for 25 years. We had no end of people come through our door. Can you fix this? Can you straighten that? Can you put that right? 9 times out of 10 you could help them out and sort it out, whatever it was. All sorts of weird and wonderful things we've done over the years, fixing it and putting stuff right. So that's why I thought, I can sort these out. Until I started taking the paint off them, to discover they're full of filler. Yes, body filler. The stuff you put in dents on your motorbike tank or in your car door. That filler. Oh wow. Digging through the filler, it just gets worse. It gets worse. I'm gobsmacked. I'm mad. Let's start showing you stuff. Let's get this underway. So, the main bit. Can you see that? And I have dug down quite deep into that filler and I'm still not all the way through it. What is it hiding? What could it be hiding? You can see where I've gone through the paint. You've got the paint thickness, which is absolutely cacked on, by the way, the paint is. And then filler. This, the stem, let me just show you this. The threads on it are absolute junk, to be honest. Was it this one? No, it's not that one. That one. Obviously for the bearings. It gets there and stops. This down here is all out of shape. You probably can't pick this up on camera, but it's terrible. It looks like it's been battered with an hammer, like at some stage it's been bent and someone's tried to straighten it. So can't even get them on properly. Straight away, you know, I'm losing losing the will to try and save them like I thought I was going to. So all the spindles and things that hold all the linkages on over the forks. Let's see if I can show you this. Let's use this one. The play in the threads is horrific. Can you hear that? I can actually make that jump threads. You've got to be able to hear that go, surely. I reckon with a bit of effort I could probably pull that straight off the threads. These are holding the forks together. I get paint finishes, not an issue to put right. I get some of it was, you know, I get the chrome. The chrome's rubbish, not a problem. I thought I can paint all these, it's not an issue. These side plates that go here, look at the state of them. You got the round hole, square hole, this one's sort of in line, and then you got that one. Look at that offset. Wow. Yeah, worst scenario, I could have made some new ones of them quite easily, done them in stainless or whatever, but they are horrific. Absolutely horrific. They've even obviously bent these sort of tangs back and they've snapped and they've tried to weld them on. Because the material's absolute junk. These just all the welts with the grinder where they're just, oh, it's absolutely appalling. I can show you them threads. They're just going to pull out in no time. They actually thread on better than the damn nuts. Wheel spindle. Yes, that's holding your front wheel in. Again, I can nearly get that jump in threads. Oh, it did that jump to thread then. Yeah, that's holding your damn wheel in. Wow, these handlebars. So these are your little risers that go onto this scary, horrific bit. So your risers are sitting on here. Just the casting quality, and then you see the paint chipping off, and that exposes the metalwork underneath. And it's just horrific. They've filled everything. And I mean everything. If it ain't got filler out of a tub and they've scraped it on, they must have used some sort of high build primer as well to hide how bad the metalwork is. You can see all in here, all the casting. Hopefully it's all in focus for you to see. As you can see all that. And these are all manner of shapes. One of these is like cocked over compared to the other one, which you can make that out. So that's your risers. That's the bit that's holding your damn handlebars on. Right, this bit, which goes on the top, it's all part of the pivoting part of the forks with your spring on, your big spring in the middle here. So this nasty, horrible bit is what holds your spring on. So everything's relying on this spring. If that goes, bang, your front end plummets, and well, that's only going to lead to disaster, isn't it? So look at the state of that casting. These two little twisted, buckled up little tangs here are holding the whole spring. That is it. As you can see, obviously the whole bike's relying on that, the whole front end. It's all bloody stuck now. There we go. I would not trust them, would you? That's just got "I'm going to snap" written all over it. It has. Nothing, absolutely nothing is on any bushes at all. It's all just straight through the casting. That is just going to wear out in no time at all. The metal, the materials are absolutely appalling. As soon as you start digging this paint off, it is truly horrific. So the main bit are completely twisted, you know, they're like that. So this side, when you put it on the surface block and you measure down to the surface block, so this side is nearly sitting 1/4 of an inch higher than this side. Have I got that in shot? I hope I have. Yes. Excuse me if I'm getting angry. I don't normally get angry. I'd like to keep myself calm. But these have really annoyed me. Yeah, so that side measures from the surface block 1/4 of an inch higher than that side. And you can see, I don't know if you'll spot that. You ain't going to spot it. You trust me, you can see the twist throughout the whole fork legs. And let's see if you can spot it that way. Let's see if I can get it in shot. You have to bear with me. So you might see this side is sticking up higher than that side. You can see the rise in it, the difference. Can you spot that? And you can see the complete misshape in this. So that's running, well, tiny bit true. And you flip it over and you see there's a massive angle on this one compared to that one. And again, I've cleaned the paint off and it's absolutely covered in filler. And as you can look at the state of the metalwork under all that bloody paint that's hiding all the horrors. This one ain't even sitting into this casting properly. Sorry if I keep going out short of heavy. It's not even sitting in this casting properly. So who knows how far that actually goes in there, if it does at all. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Look at all the casting, how poor it is, all back here. And that, you know, where these are held onto the main part here, it's all filler. It's full of filler. Everywhere is absolutely full of filler. I can scrape any part of these forks off and I find filler. See, I was all up for putting these right. I really was. Not a problem. I knew they weren't going to be brilliant. Come on. You can't do that. This is someone's life. This is someone's life. All the grease nipples, they don't even screw in. They've got no threads. They've got no threads on them. They've just like rammed them in. One turn, that's out. It's got no threads in here. It's unbelievable. I really don't know if you can see how that sits compared to this bit. I don't know if you can see it. Trust me, there's one big twist in there. I ain't even scraped any paint off from down here. I don't want to. I don't want to. Look at it. Look how bad it all is. This is just truly, truly shocking. And they'd only just, and I know they'd only just bodged all these up because the packaging, they came in packed in, I've got to say, they were packed really, really well. These have not been damaged in transit and put that twist in them. There weren't a scratch on the box, but all the newspaper they were packed in is stuck in the paint. Well, you can see, you can read the newspaper there, look. Unbelievable. Oh, and the angle of these, did I mention that? I'll mention again just in case I forgot. So the angle these are coming at, so these are going slightly out. They're not even sitting on the face properly. So they're just going to wear out to hell on this face. Both sides. You know, if they're coming out, they should have been cranked back to at least sit flush on the face. Let's take that out. So yeah, this is the top, obviously. It's just, like I say, nothing has got any bushes in. It's all rusty in here. I dread to think what that's like. When you, look, there you go. There's a scrape there. Filler. Sorry, I keep going out of shot, don't I? It's all filler underneath the paint. There, look. Everything's just... I haven't even looked at the threads on this yet. That's all the same. The play in it is absolutely amazing. Again, I bet I could get that to jump threads if I really tried. There goes one. There, hear it? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Unreal. Unbelievable. These are deadly. Absolutely deadly. Now, if you go on eBay, you'll see loads of these. Absolutely tons of them. I am not sure if the same manufacturer in India is making them all and supplying them to all these people. The prices are all over the place for them. You know, to go and find an original set of these, they can cost you a lot of money. If they're in good condition, you can be £1,000 plus for an original set in good condition, all complete. So these boys in India, the prices are ranging from about $390. Some of them are pushing their luck up to $800. Most of them on eBay are averaging $450, $500. They're not worth 50p. They're not. So these people are going to get a fantastic message off me. I don't know how it's going to go. If I'm just going to lose out on this, I think you are protected a little bit on eBay. They're probably going to get annoyed at me because I've stripped paint off and stuff, but good job I did. I'm actually inclined to chop these up into little pieces so nobody ends up getting them. Because I think if these get returned, they're just going to clag a load of filler on them again to hide the horrors. Bang, God knows how much paint back on them, and someone's going to end up with them. They are dangerous, extremely dangerous. I wouldn't put these on a bicycle. That's how bad they are. Even the mounts, I presume these are for the mudguard, are completely out of line. And one is further up than the other. You couldn't even mount a mudguard straight on these. Wow. Yeah, I'm kind of mad. It feels like you fell for some sort of scam. It's horrible. It's horrible. I don't know how the battle's going to go. I'll keep you posted on that. I don't know how that's going to go of getting my money back. I don't know how it's going to go. If they want these sending back, they will. There's no way I'm paying to send these back to India. They weigh about 13 kilo. So I guess the shipping price is quite fruity. The price I paid was including shipping. I'm guessing that they're probably making these for pence. Honestly, for absolutely nothing. And they're charging proper money for them. I know if you go and get a real pretty set that are hand built here or America, I know you're paying an awful lot of money for them. But you're getting something safe. You're getting something that it's not going to kill you. I don't normally ask people to share my videos, you know. I just plod along in here, having a bit of fun, sharing what I do. But I'm asking people to get this one out there. Share it, tell people about it. I'm not doing it to gain views, subscribers and all that. I don't care. I'm doing this in the interest of people's safety and life. You know, these little 350 Enfields or 500 Enfields, which they could go on, they ain't no sports bike. 350 Enfield, what we got? 18 horsepower if you're lucky. Popping along at 50, 60 mile an hour at a push. But you come off at that speed, if these keel over underneath you, that's some serious injuries or death. It's going to kill you. Well, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I'm seriously thinking about cutting my losses with what they cost me and chopping them all up into little pieces. Honestly, I am. Just the thought of sending these back and they end up tidying them up because I've made them look quite rougher than what they already are, and they're going to end up going back out and ended up on someone's bike. I dread the thought of it. I do. I dread the thought of that. You can't put body filler on stuff to cover all the bad fabrication on it. Oh, I'm about lost for words. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't normally have rants at things like this, but conclusion: never, ever, ever buy girder forks out of India. Ever. If you've got a set of these on your bike, I'd recommend getting them off. If you've got a set of these waiting to go on your bike, I'd recommend not putting them on. Even if you've got friends or people you know, seriously, I'd tell them to get them off the bike. Honestly, I would. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't entertain putting these on a bicycle. They're that bad. I'd say I was all up for putting them right and having a go at them till the paint come off. And I've seen filler absolutely everywhere. Anyway, if you can, let everybody know. I didn't really want it to be a rant video. I wanted it to be a video where I was putting these right. But that wasn't the case. I'm quite annoyed. I'm trying not to show it, but I'm quite annoyed. I'm quite annoyed that I've spent so much money on a pile of scrap. But hey, it's my decision. It's my decision. But I am prepared to cut these into tiny pieces and cut my losses so these don't end up on someone's bike, because I'm guessing that's what will happen. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. An hour ago when I'm going to go down the house and message these people, and I'm going to tell them exactly what I think about them. Not the people, about the product. And I will actually direct them to this video so they can see exactly what junk they have sent me and what junk they are sending other people. Please tell everyone about this rubbish, because at the end of the day, girder forks are as cool as hell. People like to put them on their old bikes and they look ace, but don't get them out of India, please. Anyway, I'm going to end it at that. Hopefully the next video, things will be better and we'll be back on with things with a smile on our face, getting on with our day and getting things done. But I will keep you posted on how I get on with these, with the messages. Anyway, guys, I'm off. I've had enough. I'm upset. I'm raging. What an absolute nightmare. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Junk.